I mean, the PTSD that comes from war, everyone knows about it. And yet it doesn't really seem like there is a solution to it. So, anyways, this guy goes, he's a veteran. He was explaining that he was extremely angry all the time, especially whenever he would drink. He would get into like these horrible bar fights and he was angry all the time. And then he ended up going to do this trial and he ended up releasing like all this pain and all these things that he had been like bottling up for so long. And he healed, like he by processing it and feeling the emotions and giving himself space. Basically what the MDMA did was it took down that like egotistical like wall that we have in between emotions and ourself, because like we have our conscious mind and then we have our subconscious mind, and there's kind of like this barrier or wall that's kind of hard to get over whenever you've been so conditioned to keep the two separate. And so, if you've been conditioned to say that like your emotions are not right or that you shouldn't have them, then the barrier or the wall becomes a lot thicker. And so what psychedelics, what I love about them is that they break that wall down and they make it a lot easier to be able to get in touch with your emotions and process things. And so he ended up processing a lot and realizing a lot about himself and realizing that he wasn't happy and the changes that he had to make, and he ended up coming out of it a completely different person, and ended up becoming a philanthropist. And I think he does work in like Ethiopia now or something like that, and works with kids and just like shares the love that he has. So I think that's really cool. And I've definitely seen a lot of good things from it. Ketamine, I was a little bit more, I don't know, concerned about, just because it seemed to be kind of a hit or a miss. I'd have to do more like research on that. But I know that it's a tranquilizer, so it ends up making you tired for like days and days whenever you're in the treatments. And then basically, people make progress, and then it kind of plateaus after like the third session. Or maybe it was the sixth session, but I'm pretty sure it was the third one. And then after that, they didn't really see any variation in like helpfulness.